My name is Elizabeth, and I am Sophie's mom. We have 4 kids, and Sophie's our only daughter. Sophie, from a young age, has been very strong and very flexible. And I remember taking her to the park, and she could go all the way across the monkey bars and turn around and go all the way back from a young age. And so my husband and I just thought gymnastics would be perfect for her. Uh, at the beginning, she was there about an hour a week, and then went to 2 hours a week. And her coaches and the gym staff noticed right away that she was really good. And shortly after, put her in an accelerated program for top athletes who acquired skills quickly and did them good, and put her on a team that did national testing and went to national meets. And at the end, she was going 4.5 hours a day. She would leave school an hour and a half to 2 hours early every day. And she was there over 20 hours a week, about 22, 23 hours a week. Sophie never got tired of training. She never complained about being there that long. She never got sick of it. She never got tired of it. She loved it, every minute of it. Sophie started complaining of elbow pain about 2 years ago. And at first, I'm not sure how serious I took it, because as a gymnast, they come home with things hurting all the time. Either her knee was hurt or her back was hurt or something was always hurt. And so when she complained of elbow pain, I don't know how serious I took it at first. And then she continued to complain of it. So a few months later, we went to a doctor, to an orthopedist, and he diagnosed her with tendonitis and told her to go do physical therapy. So we did a few months of physical therapy, and that didn't help. So we went and got a second opinion from another doctor, and he diagnosed her with growth plate issues and cartilage issues, but said that as she got bigger and older, that her plates would close, and so she just had to train through the pain, and she would be fine. So we kept having her go to gym, and her coaches would tell her, if it hurts, take an hour here or there, but don't ever really take a whole lot of time off. A few months after that, she told me she couldn't straighten her elbow anymore. And she showed me her elbow, and her left elbow wouldn't straighten. And I knew at that time something was really wrong. So we went to the doctor, and I requested an MRI, and that was it. She had a really serious injury in her elbow where the cartilage had come off of her bone. And we knew that it required surgery. And we saw several surgeons in our state. And because of the extent of the injury and how young she was 12 at the time, nobody here in the state felt confident operating on her. So that sent us on a hunt outside of the state to find a surgeon. We had to travel outside of the state to have surgery done on her elbow. Sophie is no longer able to do gymnastics. We tried everything we could to find somebody, a surgeon who would be confident in getting her back to gymnastics, and everyone that we talked to said, after an injury like this, there's no way that she'll be able to go back. She just can't take the constant pounding on her elbow and to do another sport. To have Sophie retire from gymnastics she was 12 at the time, is hard. It's hard, and it's a little bit overwhelming to think that she's young, she's strong, she's healthy. She should be able to do any sport that she wants, especially one that she's really talented at. To have her body kind of not be able to work anymore because it's been overused that much is hard for me as a mom, because it's been really hard for her and sad for her. And she had a lot of potential in that sport. And so, we just had to help redirect her and know that she's good at no matter what she does. Gymnastics doesn't make her who she is, but it was a big part of who she thought she was and how much time they should be putting into a sport. And it's hard when you either have to do all or nothing, It's either go, full bore, or scale back and not have them be competitive and get the amount of attention or time from the coaches that they need to excel in a sport. That's hard because you want them to be the best that they can be, and you see other kids excelling and you know that your kids are that good too. So you feel like you need to put that time, effort, energy, and money into it. But at what cost? It's hard because not everyone gets injured, but if yours is the one like mine that gets injured to the point where they can't do a sport anymore, it's just not worth it.